Hello. Well, I'm thrilled to show you how to make a beautiful centerpiece inspired by a gorgeous design that I saw on the runway. It was a butter yellow dress. It's just great, and wait till you see it come together in flowers. So the first thing I did was to make a tape grid using tape from my floral design toolkit. And I did that making almost like a taped tic-tac-toe board across the top. And I've got that here ready to go. The next step is to prep your greenery. And I'm gonna show you with one type of greenery how I broke it down. And this is a technique that we go into further depth on our website, but I'll just show you here real quick. I have one large piece of Manhattan euonymus. It's huge and just, unruly. I've got my clippers from the floral design toolkit that are gonna help me break it down. So I'm just gonna start snipping all the lateral pieces off and be able to use them in my arrangement as smaller sort of stems or branches. And it's so easy for me to cut through this thick stuff because my clippers are very sharp. And you'll see me put them into the arrangement. So that's a quick little snippet on breaking things down. So let me pick up a few pieces of that euonymus and begin to put it into my design. I already told you I've got the tape grid on there, and what is so cool about it is when I place in my greens and flowers, they stay put. So I've got some euonymus, a little bit more of hellebore. This is a beautiful light green variety that is just one of my favorites. And it has sort of a fluttery feel, and it's gonna hang out the sides of the vase. And you can see that as I'm putting the greens in here, they're staying put, which is awesome. That's what the tape grid does. It's like magic. It's really easy to arrange once you have it there. All right, got this going. It's nice and full. Now I have leaf loops. So I made these leaf loops with aspidistra leaves, and all I did was bind the edge of the leaf to the stem using wire. I'm going to show you here. Here it is, and I'm going to wire it up. And I've got this wire in my kit. It's a really fine green wire that allows you to bind leaves and branches and all different great things. And I'm going to stick them in just like this. So I love that you can change the shape of greens by using the binding technique. And I've got a little bit more information on that on the website as well, but you see one use of it here. Getting these in, having a nice structure for my arrangement. Now it's time for the flowers. I have some gorgeous light yellow creamy stock. This is a great flower with a wonderful scent, which I love, and it's really nice to have a scented flower in your centerpieces for just to sort of add an air of fragrance to the room. This is a subtle scent, I should add, which is nice because it's not overpowering. Unless you, really put your nose up to it, it's not gonna overwhelm the room or anything, but it is gonna have a soft fragrance that adds a lot. I'm sticking my stock in so that some pieces hang over the edge and some pieces are sort of upright in the middle to create a nice structure. Got it there. Then I have beautiful wax flower. This variety is called Blondie. It's really neat. And I broke it down using a similar technique I just showed you with the greens, and I'm just gonna place it in. And now that I already have some flowers and greens in here, it's easy to know where to put my other ones because it's almost in between the flowers where there are a little bit of, sort of holes created. And I've got that in, stick one more piece in. Next up are my gorgeous skyline roses. I love this soft yellow color. I'm going to open these up a touch with my hand and then just stick them in. So I opened them up before as well and pulled the greens off of them and cut off the thorns. And now they're going right into the arrangement. And it's really starting to look great. I love the variety of flowers and greens we have in here. I'll put in a few more. All right, next up, Lisianthus, a gorgeous soft white and green flower that adds another texture to this style. And I'm just going to, again, tuck it down into my holes, which are dwindling as I put so many new flowers in. But it's just a lovely one to have a different shape. One of the things that really makes your centerpiece is having a variety of shapes and textures in this natural sort of romantic style. Obviously, if you're making something very modern, you might just want one shape. The last flower I have is hellebore. This is a different variety of the hellebore that I use down here that's soft green. I love it. It came from the garden. I'm going to tuck it down in, and you just want to take care to make sure that everything's hitting water. This is sort of the finishing piece. It is one of my favorites. And I'll fuss with this a little bit more off camera, but you get the idea of how to make a beautiful centerpiece. Thank you so much for watching, and please visit our website for more resources on doing your own flowers. Thanks.